By the end of the decade, after 10 years, in which Baldwin wrote The Need to Heal America, so Baldwin's a writer,
Okay.
Need to Heal America, the country had set about dismantling the legal edifice of racial segregation. So after Baldwin, the country wrote whatever, Need to Heal America, the country set about dismantling the legal edifice of racial segregation. So before like beginning, it's still 1900, right? Kids have to go to separate school. Black kids have to go to one school, white kids have to go to another school. Black people have to sit in the back of the bus, white people can sit on the front of the bus. So this was all legal.
At that time
it was legal. You actually separate people that way by color. So it's saying after 10 years after this, after they actually try to get rid of this, dismantling means get rid of, break down the legal edifice, break down the legal building. Edifice is just a building.
Okay.
It's just a figure, idea. The legal building is legal building means like the structure of racial segregation.
Segregation is
separate people by
color.
Yeah.
So it's destroy
the law.
The law
building.
By building, which building is separate people by color.
Well, that legal edifice just means it's just a picture in your mind. There's no building. It's just the law building. You can think of that way.
Which is bad law.
Yeah.
It's
also in the grip of a reaction from those who thought civil rights had gone too far. It's also and I don't know what it means here. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It was also in the grip of a reaction from those who thought civil rights had gone too far. So I don't know who's talking. I don't know what he's talking about here. Something is in the grip of a reaction. So some people may be thinking civil rights went too far, meaning that they don't want too many of this equality stuff. There's some people against it, okay? I think that's what they're trying to say.
Grip of a reaction from those who thought civil rights had gone too far.
Yes.
It was also in the grip of...
I don't understand. This sentence does not make sense.
So grip is group?
Grip, grab, grip. Grip is holding something.
Reaction.
Yeah.
Means...
Reaction, reaction.
Do something.
No, reaction is not do something.
Outcome?
No. Something happened and you have react. So somebody bites you, you have a reaction to it. If somebody laugh at you, you have a reaction. You laugh back. It's a reaction. It's a react.
There's a reaction from some people who thought civil rights
had gone too far.
What does it mean? Civil rights means people are equal.
Yes.
Which is not divided by color. Had gone too far means it's too fast.
Did too much of that.
Ah.
America is like that. So America has these two type of people.
Oh.
Progress tussles with its opposite. So if you move forward, there's people who tussles makes maybe like fight with those with the opposite. People who don't want this kind of progress.
So progress means improved.
Yeah.
It's a noun.
Fights, yes.
Tussle means fight.
With the opposite.
With its opposite. Okay.
People who don't want to go too far.
Okay.
But Americans have been tugging away at racism for half a century. Americans have been tugging, pulling, tug of war. It's like there's this game where you hold one rope, I hold another rope, and we like pull. You pull that way. It's called tug.
Oh.
So Americans have been tugging away at racism.
It's backward, forward.
They're trying to
half a century to figure out how.
This week, when the cruel death of a black man drew protesters from all races onto America's streets, it was not just a sign of how much work lies ahead, but also that progress is possible. So it's just basically saying there's still a lot to go because this black man died, and that was a bad thing. But because protesters came out to show that they don't agree with this, that's also a good thing to show that you still can move forward. It's
not just a sign of how much work lies ahead.
Yes, it's two signs. One is that there's still a lot to do.
Yeah.
Because this should not happen. You cannot just kill somebody like that.
Okay.
But and also, so there's still a lot of work to do. But also, he's saying that also there's some work forward. That some progress can be going forward because of these protests. If people just become silent and don't do anything after Mr. Floyd's death, then you'll be kind of sad, right? if nobody could say anything bad about it, that would be kind of sad. It would just be kind of like news. Nobody forget about
Yes,
it.
yes,
But that's
yes.
not what happened.
Yes.
People went into the streets and said, "This is a bad thing happened. I want to change." That's what the
Okay.
protests mean. I want to change.
So after reading the whole paragraph article, I feel that the writer didn't say anything.
He did. Why not?
So for me, it just said even protest should be non-violence, and
That's
then
the best, yes.
that might make sense. This his conclusion, right?
Yeah, but then you have to. He had said many things. First, he said history is like that. They told you. They said many things. It's not everybody's the same. Okay, so you have people who are kind of like police is not the same. So you talk about the problem itself. Police has a problem. He talked about that in the beginning. Tell you why this problem is difficult to solve. Okay, it's because this problem you cannot just blame the police. There's a bigger problem here. There's not, you can't say all the police is bad too. Some police is very good
Yeah,
toward the
it
people.
just says-
But it says this, right? So you can't say it doesn't say anything.
But
But
he
then you
didn't
can say
say-
that Donald Trump is actually doing a lot of this pressure. Like he make even things bad. Like there he's doing this other kind of like bring order kind of thing, which is again putting this police people in front, making sure that they go against the protesters or stuff. He's doing that kind of stuff. He's saying that too, and he's saying that well, what can you do, right? So you really have to get rid of this violence and stuff like that, right? Because otherwise you're going to just be doing what Mr. Trump wants.
You just remember the fear. You don't remember.
Yes.
Won't he solve the problem?
He will
Give
not
some
solve-
ideas, solve the problem.
He's not going to solve. He's a reporter. He's giving his opinion what's happening. He's not going to solve
He
any
didn't give
problems.
any solution.
He just said you have to be careful about the violence. That's what he said. Because if you use the violence, it's going to be very bad because people are not going to listen to you. And Donald Trump is going to be winning the election. There's many bad things which will happen.
So he don't want Donald Trump to win.
No,
the
of course not.
election.
That's obvious from this. If you read this, obviously he does not like Mr. Trump. The writer does not like Mr. Trump at all.
Okay.